Morning, everyone. I'm Jim Donovan with your morning digital news brief for Monday, July 28th. We start with the next weather alert for dangerously hot temperatures. Here's meteorologist Kate Bilo in the Hyundai Next Weather Sphere. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning to you, Jim. Yet another next weather alert for heat. It's definitely getting to be something that we're repeating over and over this month. We've had already 26 days in the 90s this summer, and we're going to add more to that tally starting with today. 95 degrees our forecast high, sunny and very hot. Winds are light out of the north at 5 miles per hour. Now today, not quite as brutal as the next couple of days, but the record is 100, so we're not going to break the record. Yesterday we got to 91, making it part of this heat wave, but the worst of the heat this time around tomorrow and Wednesday. Both days have a record high of 98, and we will challenge those records both days. This will be our 5th heat wave of the season so far. Heat wave defined in our area as 3 or more consecutive days at or above 90 degrees, and we've got that going once again. Here's a look at your heat advisory, which is in effect right through Wednesday evening. Could be upgraded in spots at least to an extreme heat warning if Wednesday looks to run even a little bit above that. Once we get those heat index values to 105, that's when we see the warnings posted. But a heat advisory, all spots except for any coastal counties here today. And here's what it will feel like later this afternoon in Philadelphia and Dover. It'll feel like about 100 degrees. That's just barely at advisory level. Again, it is somewhat heat we've been used to this summer, but it's going to get worse over the next couple of days. The heat just building, and not much of a break at night either, as we bottom out in the upper 70s in many spots. So tomorrow feels like 103, and by Wednesday in some spots could feel like 104. Wouldn't be shocked to see an extreme heat warning if these numbers look to ramp up. But then Wednesday night into Thursday, the pattern begins to break down a bit as storms move back in, and by Thursday we start to trim the heat back to more manageable levels as we finish out the month of July. So Thursday into Friday, our best chance of precipitation. At the very least, we don't have storms to track with the heat here today, tomorrow, or Wednesday. It's just hot and sunny right through Wednesday. Storms on Thursday, then a much cooler start to August Friday, and it looks like it'll be a beautiful first weekend of the new month. Jim, I'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Kate. Appreciate it. Well, we're expecting to hear from Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel this morning after a deadly weekend of violence across the city. One incident was a quadruple shooting along Hunting Park Avenue in Nicetown Saturday night. 2 men died and a 7-year-old girl was grazed by a bullet. Another shooting happened just a mile away Sunday morning near Roberts Avenue and Stokely Street. 3 people were shot there. The police commissioner and District Attorney Larry Krasner will talk about the shootings at a news conference at 11:30 this morning. An investigation is underway after a deadly crash involving 3 teenagers. The crash happened yesterday afternoon just before 4 o'clock in front of Armstrong Middle School in Fairless Hills, Bucks County. Police say the 17-year-old driver was speeding, lost control of the vehicle and hit a tree. A passenger in the back seat died, and a driver and the second passenger are in the hospital. The Philadelphia School District's Ring the Bell tour kicks off this morning at the School of the Future. Parents can get help with enrollment, sign up for the parent portal, receive free backpacks, and at select stops, free immunizations will be available. Parents who plan to attend, you don't need to bring your student, just their ID. And remember, you can always get Kate's most up-to-date forecast and the latest stories right here on CBSPhiladelphia.com. That's the latest for the morning digital brief. I'm Jim Donovan. Make it a great day.